Top 10 best jobs on Earth in 2024. The world of work, man, it's like a constantly evolving beast. New trends pop up out of nowhere, technology keeps changing the game, and society's needs, they shift like the desert sands. It's wild, man. So in 2024, we've got some jobs that really stand out. And I'm not just talking about the big bucks, though that's always a bonus. I'm talking about jobs that actually make a difference, jobs that give you that deep sense of satisfaction, like you're actually contributing to something bigger than yourself. This list we've put together, it's a mix of high-paying gigs, fulfilling careers, and some seriously forward-thinking professions. These are the jobs that are answering the call of today's crazy global economy. So let's dive into this, man. Let's see what jobs are leading the way in 2024. All right, first up, we've got the Chief Sustainability Officer, the CSO. This isn't just some trendy title, man. This is a job that's becoming crucial in today's world. Think about it. Companies are under more pressure than ever to get their act together when it comes to the environment. The CSO, they're the ones holding the reins on that. They're the ones guiding the company toward practices that don't trash the planet. We're talking about reducing their carbon footprint, making sure they're following all those ESG regulations. The ones that are becoming more and more important. But here's the thing, it's not just about keeping the company's nose clean or avoiding bad press. It's about understanding that sustainability, doing things the right way, it's actually good for business. The CSO, they're not just protecting the company's reputation, they're driving long-term value. They're the ones thinking about the future, man. And it's not just some hippy-dippy ideal either. Investors, they're paying attention to this stuff. Consumers are demanding it. Companies that don't get on board with sustainability, they're going to get left behind. So the CSO, they're not just some tree-hugging figurehead. They're strategic thinkers, they're problem solvers, they're leaders. They're the ones who can see the big picture and figure out how to make sustainability work for the company and for the planet. And let me tell you, that's a powerful position to be in. It's a job where you can actually make a real difference. Next up, we've got the climate change analyst. Now, this is a job that's just exploding right now. And for good reason, man. The climate, it's changing, and we need people who can make sense of it all. These are the data detectives of the climate world. They're digging through mountains of information, looking for patterns, trying to understand what's happening and why. They're building models, projecting future scenarios, and basically trying to predict where this whole climate change thing is headed. And it's not just about crunching numbers, man. These guys, they're on the front lines of figuring out how we can adapt to this changing world. They're advising governments, businesses, organizations, anyone who needs to make decisions about the future. Think about it. Sea levels are rising, weather patterns are going haywire, and we're seeing more extreme events. We need people who can help us navigate this new reality. All right, let's talk about biomedical engineers. These are the people who are merging the worlds of biology and technology. They're building the devices, the implants, the artificial organs, all that crazy stuff that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction. But here's the thing, this isn't science fiction, man, it's real life. And these engineers, they're pushing the boundaries of what's possible. They're working on things like personalized medicine, gene editing, even brain-computer interfaces. And the demand for these skills, it's through the roof. We're talking about a field that's only going to grow as technology advances and our population ages. Think about it. We've got an aging population, healthcare costs are rising, and there's a constant need for new and better treatments. Biomedical engineers, they're the ones who are going to help us solve these problems. Chapter 4-4, Cybersecurity Expert. We live in a digital world, man, and with that comes a whole new set of threats. That's where cybersecurity experts come in. These are the digital guardians, the ones who are protecting our data, our privacy, our entire online world. And let me tell you, the bad guys, they're getting more sophisticated by the day. We're talking about state-sponsored hackers, organized crime, even just some dude in his basement who knows how to write code. Cybersecurity experts, they're the ones on the front lines of this digital war. They're building the firewalls, developing the security protocols, and constantly trying to stay one step ahead of the bad guys. And it's not just about protecting big corporations either. We're talking about protecting our critical infrastructure, our power grids, our hospitals, our transportation systems. Chapter 5, Hash 5, Software Developer. Software developers, man, they're the architects of the digital world. They're the ones writing the code that powers everything from our phones to our cars to our refrigerators. And it's not just about writing code either. These guys are problem solvers, they're creative thinkers. They're the ones who are building the future, one line of code at a time. And the demand for software developers, it's insane. Every company, every industry, they all need people who can code. Chapter 6, Hash 6, Healthcare Professional, Physicians, Nurses, and Allied Health Professionals. Let's be real, man, healthcare. It's always going to be in demand. People get sick, people get old, people need help, and that's where healthcare professionals come in. The doctors, the nurses, the technicians, the whole damn team. These are the people who are on the front lines of keeping us healthy. They're the ones who are there for us when we're at our most vulnerable. And it's not just about the technical skills either. It's about compassion, it's about empathy, it's about having a heart and wanting to help people. Artificial intelligence, man, it's the future. It's already changing the world as we know it, and AI specialists, they're the ones who are leading the charge. These are the people who are developing the algorithms, building the neural networks, and training the machines that are going to shape our future. We're talking about self-driving cars, personalized medicine, robots that can do our chores. The possibilities are endless. Chapter 8, Hash 8, Renewable Energy Technician. We need to get off fossil fuels, man. That's just a fact. And renewable energy technicians, they're the ones who are going to help us get there. These are the people who are installing solar panels, building wind turbines, and developing new ways to harness the power of the sun, the wind, and the waves. It's a growing field with a lot of opportunity. And it's a chance to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. Chapter 9, Hash 9, Data Scientist. Data, man, it's everywhere. And data scientists, they're the ones who can make sense of it all. They're like the detectives of the digital world, sifting through mountains of information to find patterns, trends, and insights. And it's not just about crunching numbers either. Data scientists, they need to be able to communicate their findings to others, to tell stories with data. Chapter 10, Hash 10, Environmental Engineer. We only get one planet, man. And environmental engineers, they're the ones who are trying to save it. They're the ones who are cleaning up pollution, designing sustainable cities, and developing new ways to protect our environment. It's a challenging field, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Outro, the future is now. So there you have it, man, the top 10 best jobs on Earth in 2024. These are the jobs that are not only paying the bills, but are also making a real difference in the world. They're the jobs that are shaping the future, man. And the best part is, these are just a few examples. There are so many other amazing jobs out there, jobs that are both fulfilling and financially rewarding. So if you're looking for a career change or you're just starting out, don't be afraid to think big, man. The future is out there and it's waiting for you to create it.